What's happening, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Dan Stephen here for another reaction, and in this reaction we're going to be doing some pitch meeting. Haven't done any in a while.
No, haven't done any since last week. What was the one we done last week?
Justice League.
Have we recorded the Garage one? You had it, didn't you?
I thought of it.
Yeah,
There you go.
Justice League, yeah.
Justice League, yeah, it was alright.
And that was kind of ripped perfectly for a pitch meeting. Falcon and Winter Soldier, we were just talking about this before. Decent show, really kind of enjoyed it, but I can't really see that there's too much in it where they can actually just rip it apart. You know what I mean? I thought it was made quite well.
The only thing, because we both liked the show, it wasn't great. Definitely could have been better, and it probably should have been better, should have been longer. But my biggest problem, if I had to pick one, is like, obviously Falcon is human, so, but obviously he's gonna be fighting these like
super soldiers,
and all too, and he's not gonna break a bone. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
and he's gonna be throwing the shield, and the shield's gonna be like defying the laws of physics. I think that they're gonna focus on that there. I bet you. Yeah,
probably. And I do think though in the show they tried to make a distinction between Sam and the US agent. Whenever he was like, he took the serum to get big, but Sam trained to get the shield. You know what I mean? So I think they were trying to make that distinction. But yeah, that's probably what they're going to focus on here.
Yeah. So give it a go. See how it goes.
So, you have a new Marvel show for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's gonna be called The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Okay. What characters is it gonna follow? The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That explains the title. Great work so far. Yeah, and so Sam is struggling with the fact that Steve Rogers left him the shield, right? So he gives it to a museum. Oh, okay. And Bucky's dealing with some government-mandated therapy and hanging out with his buddy, this really old guy, Yuri Nakajima. Oh, that's cute. Whose son he murdered. Oh my god. Yeah, well, he did it while he was brainwashed, and he's kind of building up the courage to tell Yuri about it as part of his recovery. So he's like trying to get over having been the Winter Soldier. Exactly, and so then the government names this guy John Walker as the new Captain America. Oh, I hate this guy already. Actually doesn't seem like such a bad guy. Oh, but he's such a bad guy. Okay. But he's not that bad eventually, kinda. But not great. Oh, I don't know how to feel about this guy, but I'm captivated. Anyway, so then we're gonna find out about this terrorist organization called the Flag Smashers. And what's their deal? Well, they want the world to go back to the...
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, the Flag Smashers.
What a shit name.
You were on your phone a lot during the show.
Way it was before everyone was snapped back, because everything's all messed up now. Messed up how? Well, this organization called the Global Repatriation Council are trying to get things back the way they were before the blip, because now people are living in each other's houses, there are refugees, it's a mess. And so what's their plan? Oh, well, about 20 of them have taken super soldier serum, and their plan is to get out there and go get it done. What? They're gonna head out there, go get it all taken care of. I don't get
What were they actually going to achieve? They were just going to start killing people, basically.
I was not paying attention to this TV show. Well, they wanted to cause like havoc so that the government didn't do that whole treaty.
Something like that, yeah.
By fighting people.
What? Listen, sir, they have a vague plan, probably. I'm gonna need you to get all the way off my back about what it is exactly. Oh, okay, let me get off of that thing. Anyway, so their leader's this surprisingly young lady, Carly Morgenthau, and she wears a mask and she's like mean, but you kinda get where she's coming from. It's just that her methods are questionable. Oh, sounds a lot like that Enfys Nest character from Solo: A Star Wars Story. Oh yeah, I guess it does. Well, we'll make sure to make it different enough. Okay, good. Who should we get to play her? How about that Enfys Nest actress from Solo: A Star Wars Story? Oh yeah, she's great. Good call.
How do you click on?
I didn't even know that either.
To her. Well, because she keeps saying things like, our movement is strong. Okay. It's time to make ourselves heard. All right. Is she like super charismatic or something? No, she just quietly says vague things, and everyone's really into that, apparently. Well, okay then. So what else is going on in the show? Oh, well, we're going to tackle some really important topics like racism in America. Oh, we are? Yeah, we're going to have this whole storyline with this old African-American super soldier, Isaiah Bradley, that the government did tests on. Really heavy stuff. Wow, yeah, important stuff to tackle for sure. Yeah, also Baron Zemo's gonna do a little dance. What? Well, we gotta balance out some of the heavier stuff with some lighter stuff, so Baron Zemo's gonna hit the dance floor. Okay, what's Zemo doing in the show anyway? Well, Bucky and Sam realize they need his help, so they break him out of jail, and he's much sassier now. Well, great. Yeah, so they head to this city called Madripoor, because they want to find out where the super soldier serum's being made. Right. And while they're there, they're gonna meet Sharon Carter. She's from the movies. She is, and there's this mysterious person in Madripoor called the Power power broker, and we don't know who it is. Is it Mephisto? What? No. Sorry, I'm still a little riled up from the WandaVision pitch. No, this power broker person seems to be a very influential person in Madripoor. They're pulling a bunch of strings, they have crazy access to stuff. Okay. Anyway, so Sharon Carter seems to be a pretty influential person in Madripoor. She's pulling a bunch of strings, she has crazy access to stuff. Oh, so Sharon is the power broker. What? No. I feel like with the clues you've laid out, though, it's not. Nobody knows who the...
I didn't even click on that. Did you?
I know, I did. I thought...
I didn't know what was going on.
I thought she was going to be the power broker, but I thought the only way she wouldn't be is if they really threw in like a something out of left field, but I thought it was pretty obvious it was going to be her. Like,
I didn't really click on, sorry.
power broker is. I feel like it's pretty obviously her, though. Also, Zemo's gonna put on his purple mask from the comics. Oh, why does he put that on? Because it's gonna look good in the trailers. Can't argue with that. And so the Flag Smashers, they start doing really intense stuff, like they bomb this GRC headquarters place, kill a bunch of innocent people. Oh. Carly straight up calls Sam's sister and threatens his nephews. So she's like full-on evil. No, actually, we're gonna act like she's misunderstood. I don't know, seems pretty intense. Yeah, we're gonna act like she's misunderstood. If you say so. So eventually her and the Flag Smashers are gonna fight against Walker and his partner Lamar, and we're gonna see that Walker's taken some super soldier serum. Oh, he has? Yeah, and one of Carly's people is holding Walker because their plan is to stab him to death because he's a symbol, but then Carly accidentally kills Lamar. Oh no. Yeah, so then Walker runs over to Lamar and the Flag Smashers, they all run away. Well, why don't they finish the job and kill Walker like they were trying to do? Well, because this part of the scene is over, so they scatter. Oh, okay. And then Walker gets all mad and he kills that guy that was holding him so Carly could stab his heart. Okay, seems pretty reasonable. It's not actually, because the bad guy was down and a bunch of people were watching. Right, yeah, no, killing is bad, but Bucky and Sam have killed bad guys too, right? Oh no, they do for sure, but this guy was down and he was like, please don't kill me, so it's different. Maybe some of the people Bucky and Sam killed would have said that too if they hadn't died so quickly. I guess we'll never know. Because they died. Because they died, yeah. So then Walker gets fired as Captain America and he starts to make his own shield. Oh, I bet that's gonna come into play later. Yeah, no, not really though. It gets smashed immediately when he starts fighting with it, right? That wasn't vibranium, I guess that makes sense. It's just kind of a metal circle, really, but we're gonna hype it up in a post-credit scene. Sure, why not? So Sam is gonna start training with the real shield, you know, how to lodge it into things, how to make it bounce and come back. Yeah, how does the shield work exactly? Well, it works however I need it to in whatever action bit I'm writing. Okay, great, that makes sense. So anyway, by the finale, the Flag Smashers are gonna have a pretty clear objective. Oh, they are? Yeah, they're gonna kidnap a bunch of GRC senators so they can't pass a resettlement vote. And so Carly sets a truck of hostages on fire. Okay, so we're done trying to paint her in a sympathetic light, right? No, we're still trying. She's okay. And get this, we're gonna find out that Sharon is the power broker. Right, yeah, I figured that out. No, you didn't. Who else would it have? This is a big twist that I wrote. Okay. So then Sam is gonna show up and he has this new Captain America flight suit that the Wakandans made for him.
Did you like it?
No, it's
I thought it was horrible.
Oh my god, it was so bad. It was so uncomfortable. Like, it's around his face and all.
Yeah. I don't know, I thought it would be cool.
Is it from the comic books?
It must be, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I thought it looked absolutely shite.
A lot of nerds are probably loving that, but it wasn't good for me. It looked really uncomfortable. Imagine him getting ready that way. Fucking taking his time. Oh my god. Oh, he does? Yeah, this thing's great. He's fully protected, except the top of his head where his brain is. Oh, protecting everything except your brain cage is tight. And so Sam's gonna have to save a helicopter full of hostages. Oh man, it's gonna be tough for him to take out the pilot and make sure the chopper doesn't crash. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, it turns out one of the kidnapped senators on board that very helicopter knows how to fly the helicopter, so she takes over. Oh, hey, yeah, that worked out great. It sure did. And so eventually Carly's gonna be trying really hard to kill Sam because she's a sympathetic character, and then Sharon's gonna shoot her dead, so it's very sad. Is it? And then Sam's gonna carry her body because it's definitely a sad moment, and then he's gonna talk to some senators. Oh, he is? Yeah, he's gonna be like, stop calling the Flag Smashers terrorists. Well, I mean, they literally used violence and intimidation against civilians in pursuit of political aims, which is, you know, the definition of terrorism. Yeah, well, Sam's gonna tell them to not say that, and then he's gonna keep lecturing them for 4 to 5 minutes. Okay. And one of the senators gonna be like, okay, but logistically, what are we supposed to do here? And Sam's gonna be like, do better, Senator. Oh, you know, that does sound like it's gonna help a lot. It is. Wow, 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 wow. And so then Sam's gonna make sure that Isaiah's story gets told. Nice. And then Bucky's gonna go talk to Yuri and tell him what he did to his son. Oh, it's gonna be nice to see how that plays out. Then we cut away. Oh, yeah, we get out of there fast. Kinda wish you let that moment breathe.
breathe. Nope, I'm already gone before we even get to see the moment I've been building up to all season. Okay. And then during the end credits, we're gonna have the title card say Captain America and the Winter Soldier, so that's gonna be a nice moment for Sam, you know? Hasn't Bucky's whole arc been about not being the Winter Soldier anymore? Yeah, I guess I could have changed his title too, huh? Whoops. Whoopsie. So what do you think? Well, it sounds great. I'm just not sure about that Baron Zemo dancing thing. That seems like a weird thing to include. Well, I keep seeing this gif of Thanos twerking online, so I feel like the internet's really gonna like it. Okay, I mean, we could include a second of it, and if people want more, we could release that online.
He does a really good job on those, doesn't he? Like, Eden, that would be a fucking bastard. Like,
I don't know, because he has his own channel, Rant George, and he actually, his own channel now is over 1 million subscribers as well. Like, so he's fucking blowing up. But I don't know, does he just perform? I'm sure he writes this as well, but I don't know, does he edit it? Because Scream Rant is probably one of the biggest channels on YouTube. But we said before, like, Bucky does play just like a side role in this here. Like, he's barely in it. To the point where, like, his whole arc was to basically confront that Asian fella and tell him, like, murder his kid, and then your kid, and then it was cut away instantly.
Yeah, it wasn't really about him, was it? I mean, I actually liked I didn't really think about it whenever Sam was doing that speech. And then it was like, he just said all these, like, generic fake terms, just be like a better person, and then the guy said, oh, but what do we do with all these people though? Be better. Do better. Like, alright, okay.
Better.
No worries. It didn't actually solve anything. I was like,
no,
okay.
I thought it was really stupid as well. And I love Winter Soldier. I think he's a class character. The way he wears that leather jacket, but the leather jacket, his arm.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
It's exposed, but like, that is cool because I think, oh, that's class.
Yeah.
But like, so did he ask for it to get made that way? So
I
his
don't know.
arm is exposed when you think about it. It's
Yeah,
like,
probably.
But
He
he hates his arm, but using the glove.
Yeah.
Until he wants to fight, he's like, nah, this new jacket comes out, and always comes out in scenes like when he's going to fight. Even in previous scenes, he didn't have that jacket on.
I liked their chemistry together. I thought they were brilliant. Like, when they were fixing that boat and all, was class.
Yeah.
And whenever he was saying that scene when he was fixing it and he was like, why didn't you use the metal arm? And he's like, you know, I'm right-handed. I don't always think of these. That was class. I was like, oh yeah.
My biggest problem with this here isn't that it was like, because the acting's good, the storyline's good. It just was. It should have been like more. It should have been like them. There's really dark scenes obviously about racism in America, but I felt like it was always cut out and then are cut really quick. You need to hold them scenes out and drag them out a bit longer. But
It's kind of like they wanted to tiptoe into these things, but they didn't go full palpable. In certain scenes they did.
Yeah, some scenes were dark. Like
at the same time, it is a TV show about superheroes.
Fighting aliens.
It isn't. Yeah, so it's sometimes it isn't the place for it. But I don't know. It worked well for me. I did enjoy the show.
But they're probably never. I don't think they'll make a second one.
No, I think they'll make a movie. I think that's what's rumored now, that there'll be another film. Like,
that'd be good anyway.
Be good. Yeah.
Anyway, that was our reaction. Any other reactions you want to do, then let us know in the comments below.
But we're probably going to do pitch meeting in NF.
Yeah.
But
yeah. NS become MGK. This has replaced them. Cheers.
Hi everyone, thanks for watching the video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Just to let you know, we've got similar content available on the channel if you want to check it out.
We also do our own podcast called MCPodcasting, where we cover a range of topics from politics, sports and even movies.
We basically just talk a lot of shit.
We argue a lot as well on it there, but all the links are below. We're on all major platforms, Spotify, iTunes, and is there any other?
That's the main ones, yeah.
Yeah, it's the main ones.
Just check out the podcast, and if there's any sort of videos you want us to react to, drop us a comment in the YouTube videos and we'll be sure to check it out.
Or if you want to make fun of us, then go ahead. We don't care.
Be nice.
Be nice.
In fairness, we don't really get that many comments.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Stop looking at me.
Okay.